Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today for another video. My name is Sarah from YouBloom Yoga and Wellness, and today I have a quick all levels flow. So no equipment is needed, but if you have a mat and you would like to roll it out, feel free to do so. Any props are always welcome, but not necessary for this practice. And we are actually going to begin standing at the top of our mat, bringing feet about as wide as the mat, our toes pointed towards the front. Soft bend to the knees. We're finding a little sway. I always think of kind of a corkscrew motion here. So really turning with the torso, letting the arms sway here. The hands may tap into the sides of the hips or the glutes. Just starting to find some deep breaths in and out. And then slowly find some stillness, feeling the hands return to heaviness down at your side. Breath in, arms reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart, turn the toes out and sink the hips down, coming into our goddess squat. Now, if you're coming down and you're like, there's no way I'm dropping into this, bring the feet in a little closer so the heels can be lifted and we're in this kind of froggy shape. So either heels lifted or rooted down, just working with wherever we're at today, and we'll bring the hands together, pressing the elbows into that fleshy part of the knee. Pause here for a breath, looking straight out in front. And on an exhale, bring the fingertips down in front of you, press the hips up, feet return parallel. Left fingertips to the ground or the block, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, release, right hand replaces the left, inhale, left arm up. Exhale to release. Press the floor away, breath in, we rise up. Exhaling, hands to our heart. And the best we can without looking down, step the feet in, big toes to touch. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, sweep them wide down to your side, step the right foot back, warrior one. Really feel yourself sinking in here, nice bend to the front knee, pressing down into that back heel. Inhale, arms reach up. Maybe you pause looking up to the ceiling, still bending into that front knee. Exhale, arms go wide and down, interlace the fingers behind the back, pressing the knuckles down towards the ground. Stay for another cycle of breath. On an exhale, release the hands up to the sky. Take another breath in, and exhale, hands to our heart. Step the right foot back, returning to our mountain pose. Fingertips go down to lift. Exhale, hands to our heart, we fold. Breath in to rise, sweep the hands wide as you lift. Hands will center down at your heart. Then left foot steps back, find your warrior one on this side. And about that 45-degree turn on that back foot. So really pushing not just into the heel, but still into that pinky toe edge of the back foot. And hips are as squared off towards the front of your mat as you can bring them. You might even bring the hands to the hips to kind of help to discern what direction are those hips going. And breath in, arms reach up, pause here. Notice the breath. On an exhale, sweep the hands wide and down, taking the opposite interlace. So interlacing the hands the way that feels probably a little unusual. Stay here for a full cycle of breath. On your next breath in, release the hands up to the sky. Exhaling, hands to heart, step it back, mountain pose. Fingertips go down to lift. Exhale, fold. Now from this fold, bend the knees, lowering down into a little toe stand here. So option one, fingertips stay on the earth. Option two, bring the hands to the thighs, doing our best to stack head, heart, and pelvis. Pausing here, final option, arms lift overhead. On a breath out, sweep the hands down to your side and help yourself down into a seat. We'll rock the legs side to side. And then as you're rocking the legs, go ahead and start to slide back on your mat so the legs can be fully extended, feet out in front. Pausing here, feeling the strength, this core connection. As if you're knitting those ribs closed, sits bones pushing into the ground. Breath in, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Legs can be straight or bent here. We'll breathe into this fold for 3 deep breaths. On your last exhale, roll yourself back up. The shoulders, a couple rolls. Bring the hands together at heart center. Thank you so much for taking time to enjoy this quick little practice. Just a nice way to get the blood flowing, build a little heat, and always feels great to take a little movement break. So thank you again for joining me, and I look forward to joining you on the mat for another practice again very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.